Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Mrs. Henry here. I'm just going to explain the assignment for today. If you go to our class, I'm in my second period, but the same is true of fourth period as well. And you go to classwork and you'll click on 826. So today's assignment is 826 is today's date. It's called the resonating quote assignment. So the word resonate means something that speaks to you. The root word S-O-N in the middle of the word resonate, S-O-N, anytime you see that in a word, it means sound. Sound speaks to you. So this assignment is about selecting a quote that resonates with you, something that speaks to you, meaning it says something that really resonates or speaks to and about you. Please view each of the Google Slides and the attached link, which goes over the instructions for this assignment. So attached below, there's a Google Slides presentation. So I'm going to pull that up. And that's this right here. So this is my explanation of the assignment, and then I have an example for you. So the resonating quote assignment. Here we go. Instructions. You need to choose a quote that has meaning to your life. It could be from the Bible, a song lyric, a movie quote, a book quote, any quote that resonates or speaks to and about you. Include the author's name and a brief statement that discusses what he or she is known for. So if you pick a quote from, I don't know, Taylor Swift, one of her songs, and you would then, on your slide, you would explain what Taylor Swift is known for. She's a Grammy Award-winning artist. She has however many top 40 hits or whatever. If you pick a quote that's from, I don't know, Albert Einstein, you would just say what he's known for. And if you pick a quote based on the quote solely, and it's actually written by someone you don't actually even know who that is, it's a good opportunity to look that person up. So if it's, just go on Google and type in the name of that person, make sure it's the correct person, and read up on him or her. Okay, so that's that part. Explain what the quote means and why is this relevant to your life. And it has to be 5 sentences minimum. And select a picture that represents either the quote or your explanation. Complete this assignment using Google Slides. Submit your finished slide via Google Classroom. The assignment is due today by midnight. So here's my example. So I picked the quote on the top right-hand side. Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be. And that's by Shel Silverstein. And I already knew who he was, but I looked up to find something to write about him. So he is a cartoonist, playwright, poet, performer, and recording artist. Silverstein was also a Grammy-winning and Oscar-nominated songwriter. His books, which he also illustrated, are characterized by a deft mixing of the sly and serious, the macabre and the silly. And I got that from poetry.org. The explanation for the quote and why it resonates with me is, I think most people can identify with being told that they can't do something. In fact, more people seem to say can't than can. This poem is in a book that I read to each of my children before bed when they were little. I feel like it was a message for me to hear as much as it was for them. It's an important lesson to remember. Anything is possible. So I just looked online and I found 2 pictures that I feel like really represented the quote that I selected. I like that word impossible, and then like how if you take off the I am from it, then you're suddenly left with the word possible. And then I thought that guy kind of climbing that rock formation, that seems pretty tough to do, but he did it. And so, I don't know, I liked both of those pictures. I know it says that you only have to include one, but I spaced it out on here and I thought I'll just do that. So that is what you need to do in a Google slide, and you'll submit the Google slide, just one single slide, and you'll submit that to the classwork section of this assignment. Now, I will tell you, if you liked my slides, like the actual slides themselves, there are so many really cool backgrounds on, if you go to this website, slidescarnival.com. It's completely free. There are so many to choose from. And I just am glad I even discovered it, because I can use it for like a whole bunch of other things. So if you have any Google Slide presentations you have to create for other classes, you should definitely check this out, because I feel like it's going to be super useful. So that is the assignment. If you go to Google Classroom, you can see the rubric. This is a 40-point assignment. So the quote selection itself is 5 points. The author identification and the brief biography about that individual is 5 points. The visual, both the kind of the layout on the slide and the picture that you select is 10 points. And then your response, like what you write about it, is 20 points. So for a total of 40 points. And that is due today by midnight. So if you have any questions, please let me know, or pop in the Google Meet, and or shoot me a quick email. And that's it in a nutshell. Have a good day.